Well, hello, this is Stewie. We are having a sexy party with Manny Moonraker on the Tempest Universe. Cheers!
China!
Headline edition, July 8, 1947. The Army Air Forces has announced that a flying disc has been found and is now in the possession of the Army.
It's China to me, China.
Army officers say the missile, found sometime last week, has been inspected at Roswell, New Mexico, and sent to Wright Field, Ohio, for further inspection.
I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside.
China!
This is the Tempest Universe, man. Hold on to your ass. You're in for a hell of a ride.
Hey, it's back to the Tempest Universe. So I was away last week. Apparently there's some issues with the internet around here. So 2 days of not being able to connect. So there you go. The episode was dead in the water. It didn't happen. But man, do we have some great news. James Webb Telescope. Finally we got the pictures. The ones that made NASA cry. And lackluster anyway. So some change. We'll get to that later. Some changes to the programming. So this podcast will only be released on Wednesdays going forward through the end of September. And after that, we'll see what happens. Just a lot of projects going on. So, and it's hot as hell in the summer. So we're going to kind of cut the episodes down by one as we move forward. And it has a lot of different things that are affecting the podcast at this moment. So it is what it is. Can't really do too much about it. So we're going to work through it and see what happens. We'll see what happens in October, to be exact. So from now on, Wednesday, it will be released at 10 p.m. Central. And looking forward to that. So it will be pre-recorded. It won't be live, just like this one. But I feel that at least being only a one time a week, it'll give me more time to, gather up some stories and things like that, so that we can bring and present to you guys, the listeners. That's my shtick, and I'm sticking to it. Anyway, we only got 3 articles for today. Some are really interesting, and then we're going to get into the James Webb Telescope. As a matter of fact, let's do it right now. To be honest, I was quite disappointed with the pictures. I understand it's a bigger field of view. It's a deeper space. We're looking further back in time, but for fuck's sake, I wasn't any more excited about those pictures than I was about those that were put up by the Hubble telescope. So it is what it is. I can't. This is why people don't listen to the podcast sometimes. I know some of you were so excited about these pictures. I mean, look, some of them, the true color pictures were pretty nice looking. But, outside of that, it's just a bunch of specks and spirals. Come on. Give me the lowdown of what I really want to know, which, by the way, is not what they're looking for. So we'll get into that in our article that's coming up in a bit. But outside of that, what can I say? For $10 billion, there was a lot, left there to be desired from these pictures. I don't know who the hell cried when they saw it the first time, but for fuck's sake, come on. Stop it. That's like propaganda. Was Putin the one who put out that news report that he cried when he saw the pictures? Because I'm sure they actually saw the pictures before we did over in Russia. Would not be surprised. Would not be surprised. But anyway, that's the info I got for you right now. We're going to start off with a track as we usually do, and then we'll get into the rest of the articles. Check this out.
The It was her thing. Fight with the winds, fight till the morning sun. Every time we end up in bed, you're tricking me in million ways. Maybe say how we're still the same. Again and again and again. So I held you close, hoping you'd crack and leave. 'Cause I only fall in love with things I feel. If you ask me now, I'm happy that you're gone. And I'm so much happier now on my
Emotional damage.
I just realized that 2 out of the 3 articles about individuals, government, commercial entities trying to steal your UFO information. This is what's going down. The House today voted to make it easier for folks to report UFOs, UAPs, or whatever it is. This happened today, Wednesday. What's today's date? The 13th of July. I don't know if that's a lucky day or not. But that's what they voted on. They basically, in a bipartisan vote that they did by phone, because they sure as hell cannot be there in person, right? It's too hot to be outside. They, without a single debate, without any aggression, without any kind of people trying to put oversight over the members, they voted on this. This thing got through. It's going to be part of the, the National Defense Authorization Act 2023 amendment. They're basically going to make it easier for people to report UFOs. Mainly, this is aimed at current and former military personnel, government civilians, and contractors. So don't get too happy about them kind of making it look like Joe Blow is going to be able to get in there and report some UFOs. That's not the case. They really want people who have been who have been involved in government-related activities concerning UFOs and UAPs. That's what they're looking for. The 2 folks that put this forward are Representative Mike Gallagher and Ruben Gallego. And, of course, people that you see really being vocal about things going on related to UAP and the fact that the government does not know or does not tell us. According to, I believe, this is Gallagher, he says, I believe it's possible that folks may be precluded from being fully transparent with Congress due to their being bound by non-disclosure agreements. He says, if that's true, I want to make sure that there's no technical reason preventing them from speaking to us. So they basically want to, if you have an NDA, and we hear about this all the time. Oh, I signed an NDA, can't really say anything, but man, it was amazing. They're going to make it so that you can violate your NDA. Report the information to the government anonymously through some avenue. And basically, keep your identity private so that you are not not abiding by your NDA. I mean, it's a good idea, right? I mean, these NDAs are crazy. There's no reason for them to be in place, especially when it comes to topics like this. NDA agreements should have the UFO alien clause where it says, no, if this goes down, you're okay to talk about it. Oh, you damn well please. And they sure as hell shouldn't last until the person dies. That's just ridiculous. But that's what's going on right now. That amendment was approved, so we'll see. There isn't anything here regarding how quickly this will take place. But if you are a whistleblower, you're safe. You literally, with this amendment, can say all the hell you want, and hopefully you won't be prosecuted by anyone, you know. Hopefully they won't find out that you violated your NDA by reporting your UFO situation or whatever project you were part of, whatever contract you were in, or what you saw when you were doing something else. It's crazy that it's got to get to this point to get people to talk. But these are the folks with these NDAs that usually end up being deathbed confessions because they're like, fuck, I'm going to die anyway. I'm going to tell you everything. What are they going to do to me now? And that's the sad part, you know, because at that point, they're in their 80s, 90s, maybe even late 70s, and they have Alzheimer's, all kind of diseases, matted hair. And so are you really getting the true story at that age? Are you really getting a clear picture of what happened? So, I'm on board with this, but the thing is, you're reporting this to the government, NDA violating or not. What is the chances that we, as the public, will have access to this data? It's really slim, because all of this will be collected, as usual, in the name of national security. So it's going to have to be a shitload of FOIAs being sent out in order to find out what they've collected, a year or two after they put this whatever system they're thinking about in place. Something interesting to see in the future. How is this going to turn out? And who's going to submit the most FOIA to get information out of it? That's what I want to know. Check this out.
Since I was a child, when I was young and wild, nobody could ever tell me there was nothing to overwhelm me. I thought
China, 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 China now, China, China. You know, China.
I know China very well. China, 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 China.
China, China, China.
So we just talked about the government trying to collect information from, government sources and things like that. Well, not government sources, but people tied to the government in previous jobs or roles or whatever, contracts. So now we're going to talk about a company that is goes by the name of Enigma Labs. They apparently are saying that they are the first data and community platform dedicated to unidentified aerial phenomena. Yeah, I mean, if you want to put it, dedicated to UAPs, yeah. But, UAPs are still UFOs. So we still got to go back to Newfork and MUFON as the ones that originally started, collecting a lot of the data that's out there. The difference between Newfork, MUFON, and this Enigma Labs is that they're using artificial intelligence. So they're saying that they have about 400,000 reports from citizen and military personnel that have come in and have been analyzed by artificial intelligence they've created that basically ensures that there wasn't any funny business, like swamp gas and things like that when these things were being reported or witnessed. So one of the things is that this particular AI does is that it can take the report itself and can actually explain identifiable variables, things like the moon, or maybe variations in lights because of fog or something. I don't know. I don't know how the extent of this is. I don't know if it takes the damn stars into consideration as well. I would hope that at least this AI would take into consideration meteor showers and things like that, because that's when you get quite a bit of the reporting for UFOs. It turns out that this particular company also has a mobile app which you can use in order to submit your UFO sighting. And the image that you're looking at right now, or you're about to look at, for this episode is an image of the app. I'm not sure if it's available yet. I would assume for 400,000 reports it's available somewhere. But the reports are also global. So right now, they have reports from the US, UK, Sweden. They are looking to expand to the rest of the world because, honestly, that's the only way you're going to be able to use data when it comes to this topic, is if you can find and draw correlations between something that happens in South America or Brazil that ends up happening an hour or two later in the United States, and then track it down to Australia, all in the same day. I think a lot of that does happen on the internet, but people just don't put them together. And that's the sad part. There's just no way to put them together. Maybe Enigma Labs might be the way to go. Now, the link to their website is in the description as well, right under the article link. So check it out if you want to. Like I said, I didn't get a chance to search Android or the iTunes store to see if it's already up there, but I'm pretty sure it is. That's a pretty clear image of an app, and it looks like it could be up and running. So their mission statement, of course, is to advance the progress on UAP using cutting-edge technology, social intelligence, and, of course, through, because we all got to be this, we all got to be thoughtful and open-minded study of UAP phenomena. And they're focused on bringing and keeping the team low profile for privacy. In other words, again, they're trying to keep people from being harassed or bugged about their reports. Don't want the men in black showing up behind you somewhere asking you about your report to Enigma Labs. But where does the data go once it gets reported? What is it that Enigma Lab is actually looking for? Are they going to be another Deuce Bigelow, the Space Gigolo? Are they going to keep the data just like the government does? Because as a private organization, we can't really submit FOIA requests. we're not going to get anything because it's not the government. So freedom of information does not work in this regard. So, and no one has time to be suing people off of, the need to get UFO, UAP data. It is what it is. But I believe if they stick true to what they're saying in their mission statement, and people actually download the damn app, because that's going to be the key here, it is very possible that Enigma Lab could reach a global reporting stage to where we can really see some progress when it comes to this topic. Because for fuck's sake, you cannot count on James Webb, NASA, or anybody else to help you out in figuring out what's really in our skies, in our space, what's up there. Check out the link in the description. I don't know, you could try to check out the lab. Go ahead and search for Enigma Labs and see if it comes up on your Android or your Apple product. It's possible it's there already. I'm not really sure. Last article, I said it was going to be a short one. Check this out.
I go to bed early and I hope when I wake in the morning I'm someone different. And I wake up and do the same things I did the day before. I'm losing. Oh God, please don't let me be this way. I can't breathe, I can't communicate. I find every way to start another day. And how many more cycles before I let me plot it out, let me steam away all the wrinkles in this fabric. Using a tapestry as a map only leads to pattern recognition. I need an intervention. Oh God, please don't let me be this way. I can't breathe, I can't communicate. I find every way to start another day. How many more cycles before I still it goes and goes, and still it goes and goes, and still it goes.
Don't fucking scream at me. Where's you the money? Dumb fuck you. Look at you with your fucking 48% body fat. And
the way, it's hot as hell in Texas. I think yesterday was like 107, 105, 107. Some ridiculous number like that. Like, fucking send me the damn mercury. Fuck this place. Anyway, Webb telescope. So something you may not have known or did know, or maybe you caught it on the sly. But besides the fantastic pictures of the universe, they also took some time to take some pictures of Jupiter. Now I think they released these like right after they first sent out the real colorful pictures that made people cry. And then they let out these Jupiter pictures. They're not true image pictures. They're, I think, long and short wave pictures. But the whole task of taking a picture of Jupiter was basically in order for them to test the near cam. And I hear the word near cam, and I kept on hearing this all the time, near cam. But it's not like, the word near. Well, it is. That's the acronym. It is the near infrared camera. They call it the near cam. They do cram it. And basically what it does is that it helps to track moving objects is one of the things that it's able to do. And so they commissioned the James Webb telescope to take a look at Jupiter and see what the hell's going on. Now, in the photo, if you have an opportunity to look at it, the link is in the description. There's actually 3 of Jupiter's moons that showed up. Europa, everybody knows Europa, right? But then Thebe and Metis, freaking 79 moons in total. For damn sure I've never heard of Thebe and Metis, but they showed up for the pick. And there you go. Along with that was the red spot. And that's it, lackluster, just like every fucking thing else that's associated with these pictures. There was nothing really, great about it. But if you ask the people at NASA and JPL, they basically said that the last 6 months of commissioning the James Webb Space Telescope have shown that it's capable of achieving the discoveries for which it was built. I don't know what that is, but they surmise that the discoveries that we're going to be seeing from James Webb Telescope is going to be the formation and evolution of galaxies, stars, and planetary systems, and things like that. Nothing having to do with fucking aliens and life anywhere else. So we are 4.2 far fucked if we're gonna, get anything out of this. I don't know. I mean, it is possible, I guess. By mistake, they'll find something. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see if the folks that are determined to use such a powerful telescope and the rest of the arrays that are here on the planet, like Avi Loeb, we'll see if they'll be able to use the technology to look for technosignatures and things like that. I doubt NASA will release it for that. They as much as they say that they are, commissioning this whole search for extraterrestrial life, I doubt they're really serious about it. But, the one thing that really caught me the other day when they were presenting these pictures had that live feed, and for fuck's sake, that was the worst live feed I've ever seen. They literally continue to miss the cues, losing the connection. Like they would announce something and 10 minutes later it would show up on its own and everybody's like looking at each other like, what the hell? I don't understand how these guys can take a $10 billion craft, throw it 1,000,000 miles away, aim it, 5 gajillion billion light years in the past, and can't even run a damn internet web presentation. This is what makes them so sketchy at times. You got all these skills, man. It's like they say, it's not rocket science. You just have to present it. And the presentation was horrific. And the thing is, I didn't even watch it live. I actually saw a replay, and that still looked like shit. I mean, come on, guys. You guys doctor up all the moon pics. Go back and fix the damn video. Somebody help me out here. Anyway, that's my gripe. This is why people don't listen. But for $10 billion, I need $9 billion back. That's all I got to say. Anyway, this is the podcast for today. We'll be back on next Wednesday, hopefully with a longer than usual podcast on Wednesdays through the end of September. And as they say, keep your eyes to the sky, because someone's going to take your data and you're never going to get it back. Ciao.
I'm back in my bag, yo. Conscious. ISO. Down back in my bag and I gotta brag, I do this shit for real. When we was down and we had nothing, we had to share a meal. We put the shit in overdrive with no steering wheel. Shorty throw that thing back in a pair of heels. Yeah, and she be riding on that thing like a Ferris wheel. Yeah, I love them dark skin, brown skin, caramel. You know I had to bring it to the hood like she Karen Civil when she keep on turning head. Cause when she walk that thing, jiggle, jiggle.
And we going back to back on them like we Huey and we Riley. This that back in my back flow, we back again so highly. This that back in my back flow, we back to change the climate. This that back in my back flow, we bring the force like Tommy. Back in my back flow. Back in my, yeah, back in my bag, yeah. I'm back in my, I'm back in my bag, yeah. I'm back in my, this is my, back in my bag flow.
Back again, yeah, we keep on stacking it, what's happening? Everything in Gucci got me feeling like I'm dapper then. Life has been a movie, yeah, so shout out to the cameraman. Pull up to the scene, it's going down like an avalanche.
Steady going up like a travel plan. Homer Simpson face, lucky power plant. Yeah, I'm off that dope, like I'm back again to Vizzy. At the Millies, out on Club Hearst. Give the word if it's a city, Lord forgive me. Still having motion, dog, so why would I slow it? Make it rain on them, bust a band, then you throw it. We was steady having it, even at our lowest. High speed road runner, keep my motor going.
Hey, hey, people feel away, but they don't show it. Gotta watch the people that's around you, that you grow it. They be coming around you with some plans to steal your moment. Soon as I bust a nut, she be like, baby, where you going? Never slowing down, it's enough to go around. Yeah, you probably knew it's then, but really you don't know it's now. Niggas love to show and tell, but all my niggas know me well. It was either chase a dream or go to jail, but none of us ain't going.
And we going back to back on them like we Huey and we Riley. This that back in my back flow, we back again so highly. This that back in my back flow, we back to change the climate. This that back in my back flow, we bring the force like Tommy. Back in my back flow. Back in my, yeah, back in my bag, yeah. I'm back in my, I'm back in my bag, yeah. I'm back in my, this is my, back in my bag flow,
Yeah, not for real. Double I. Do it die, you already know. Don't try. This at home, cause none of y'all really fucking with us.
Today is the beginning of the end and the start of a new beginning. Time has come to refine yourself and let go of the demons in your head that have held you in captivity for so long. It's time to flip the page and prove them wrong. It's time for rebirth. Yeah, time's up to say goodbye to all the haters, doubters, and non-believers trying to bring you down. In the blink of an eye, you'll realize that there's so much more to the book than the page you were stuck on. Finally, you will feel free to live a life you love living instead of the life you think other people want you to live. Remember, you are the highest authority when it comes to knowing what you want and what you love. So stop trading yourself for the approval from others. Ladies and gentlemen, weirdos and geeks, please repeat after me. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a I don't give a fuck. Let's create space for what matters most to you. You'll be glad you did. Now start claiming your time and your mental well-being by saying no more. No more. Say it loudly and proudly. In other words, fuck